GM. Well, still sitting on these charts, still trying to pass these accounts. Challenging myself to go live. Okay, what are we looking at? This is GU on a downtrend. Yesterday I entered a trade up here, which I immediately closed as it started to break down. Number one rule, do not assume that it's the bottom or the top. And then same thing, but the opposite on, here I'll bump it over, USD CAD. I was right here in a long and I got psyched out. So you make the mistakes like over and over and over and over and over again. But today I'm not seeing a lot, so we're going to do some back testing. Just jumping in here to practice being live because that's my goal. Feels kind of weird. No one's probably going to get in here. But I'm not seeing a lot here. This is a New York Open at 5. Here's the peak before the open. You know, we got the higher low here. It's running up towards VWAP. Just going to turn that music down. It's a little much. So here we are running up towards VWAP. Lower highs. The thing with this taking a long here is you're trying to pick a reversal, which is risky. You should always assume that the trend will continue. Of course, eventually it won't, but it's still tempting because we have these lower highs. So maybe put a small position. And then why don't we do this? Let's look at both these on the same window, tile the window. Okay, so we got USD CAD on the left. We got GU on the right. GU has red folder news at 6:25, which is in an hour and a half. So I can probably get a trade in before that. USD CAD is looking choppy as F. So, I mean, you can argue probably on the 5-minute if we go up one time frame. You know, here we got a low, lower low, possibly a higher low break. Not too bad, actually, on the 5-minute. Assuming the trend's going to continue, because it's safer to assume that and then take the loss when it finally doesn't than keep trying to time a top or a bottom, a reversal. It's a mistake I've made a lot with my other strategy. So, you know what, we'll keep this on the 5-minute. If we get a strong break above VWAP on the 5 from this peak, we're going for it. Let me take this one off. It's too choppy on the 1 minute. So again, this would be a head and shoulders, inverted head and shoulders. You know, this is kind of a bull flag within there as well. So if we break up here, strong break, confirmation, that'll be nice. Right now we're looking at the 1 minute on GU over here. This is a downtrend, as I was just saying. So it's risky to take the trade long. Let's just put it that way. What's the 1 hour looking like? So downtrend below the 200. You know, being below the 200, we could look at my short trade. Almost set up here. That would have been good, but I'm not awake at that time. So clean this up a little bit. So that's VWAP, the red. So I'll probably pull this off stream and just do back testing for you all. Let's see, how's the stream looking? Okay, we're still good. It's a slog. Trading is a slog. All I want to do is be great at this game. I don't even care. It's such a challenge. I know that if I focus on the process, being great at the process, then I'll make my living, make good money, travel the world. So just gotta keep going. Okay, let's backtest. We're gonna backtest. Backtesting results are banging. I'll pull this to the side. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll bring it back if we see anything. Look at this. Look at this. There I am up there on that porch. There's my wife, my two boys. Oh, here's Kieran down here playing with Wesley. Oh, we got an error on the stream. Why? Not enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Why? Let's see what's going on here. My internet's been kind of shit. Well, I'm just gonna leave it. It's either working or it's not. TradeZilla. I use it basically for backtesting. I do import my trades there. I like backtesting. Look at my results for backtesting. Fucking one day this will be my live account. Look at that. It's encouraging. But the problem is, I think it's so quick. You can just power through it months, go through months in an hour. That when you're sitting in a live and there's just one candle, it looks like it go one way or another, and you have to hold it. Okay. I was doing this year to date on USD CAD. Do that one, I guess. Oh, I sure would like to realize this dream, I'm not gonna lie. In my heart, I feel it. So what does a profitable trader do? They keep going. You gotta feel it to see it. I gotta figure out my internet out here. It's kind of trash. Okay, where are we at? March 4th, the day before my birthday this year. At 4:50 a.m. Okay, London session close. Oh, look at this. Let's back this up. So there's kind of two spots here for VWAP. There's the peak high in London session or the pre-market high. I've been playing with this being my my point. We'll look at both. Fuck, the internet is just trash right now. Okay, so we're clearly above here. I would have missed that because this is 3 a.m. So I'm getting to them, not even yet, really. So we're going to anchor to the London session high. Oh, look, back. We're back. And then we just run it forward, see what happens. Okay, so what are we now? What time? Just about 4. I'm not even up yet. Or sometimes I am, but not out here in the trading cabin. Okay, so we're breaking VWAP. This is actually pretty good stuff. So I would, if this were my message, I would take this. I paused it. But what you have here is inverted head and shoulders. There's one shoulder. Here's your head. VWAP that you can get to. I'm learning. Okay, two things here. First, this first break is often going to fail because this is where I would put my stop. So below these. So I'm learning to avoid that first break. Come down. Let this be a shoulder. So either it's going to come down and just completely go down. But if it doesn't, this shoulder here on the left, and then here's your head. And let's try it. Okay, why? Glad no one's in here. This is okay. So there's shoulder 1. There's your head. It's kind of a tight one, but that's okay. So, and there's your other shoulder. So this break is to avoid it. Sometimes it goes, but it's just not worth it because it's a straight stop out. You could argue that this is a pretty obvious exit signal, but anyway. So then your break here also. Avoid, let it come down and form that other shoulder, then break, then here is a nice confirmation candle. These little wicks, I'm going to wait, and there's either this one or this one, nice confirmation candle. I'm not going to actually take it because it's outside of my window. It's just about 4 a.m. So I won't, I don't want it in my stats, but we're going to see what happens. So then you can put the stop here. It's tight stop. And then actually with this, I'm learning, let's just say I got in here. Because I would have probably entered off that big confirmation, which breaks these highs. But I'm learning that these can really run 1 to 2 and not to touch them when there's that double with the inverted head and shoulders. It could fail, but let's see what would have happened. Okay, run it. Another nice confirmation candle. Okay. Sweating now. Still above VWAP. New York Open. Starting to look better. I'm still feeling fine there. Yeah, that looks good. So I used to bring stop to break even and might be tempted to there, but I've learned, okay, so you're at 1 to 1 now. Maybe take half off. Actually, it's funny that it says New York Open. I don't know what's going on with this indicator. New York Open at 4 a.m. It's not accurate, but so yeah, I would start feeling tempted, to be honest, to close it there. Boom, and it pops up. This happened to me yesterday. Exactly. That breakdown faked me out. And I took it out, but watch, it's probably going to go up. This is beautiful. Those wicks, man. Nice. So there we go. 1 to 2. Just good for me to replay it like that. This is perfect. This shows every example of what I want to avoid and how I want to enter. So this first pop is an avoid. This second pop, also wait for it to come down, confirm with that shoulder, then get in on those here with the confirmation candle, and then just let it ride 1 to 2. Beautiful. Very nice. But I didn't take it because the entry was actually, what the hell? Entry was, you know what? I probably fucking could have taken that. How does it do this? No, I want to get it. Okay, well, you're really going to make me do it like this. Where's my entry candle? I think it was here. So that was at 350. And I'm not quite here yet. I would have missed this trade. Unless this one, 405, probably making coffee. I'm not out here till probably at the earliest 415. Yeah, I would not have caught this trade, but it's a perfect example of exactly what I'm looking for with what I'm trying to avoid. Nice. Okay, so it's 5:15 a.m. I'm still here. I'll wait and see if I get another opportunity. Unlikely. That's kind of the story here. See how far it runs, like 1 to 3 already. I'm going to clean this up. So good to backtest though, just to see these, And in fact, I actually want to screenshot that. It's too good. So we're just going to pause. Draw all this back here. And GU is breaking down, so no trade, which could put USD CAD up on that 5 minute, so we'll see, but nothing yet. Okay. Oops. Long position. Long position. I think this probably would have entered right here. Nice tight stop. Did 2. That was really nice. But went all the way, and it might still go 1 to 4. I'm just looking for little bites. Little bites, folks. Very nice. Okay. I'm going to write some notes here. And first break. Avoid. Second break, wait for shoulder confirmation. Second break, wait. And then my entry candle, I should just confirmation is strong bullish engulfing. So, you know, here you can see popped up. If I had waited, here's another good one. See how this low one here engulfs all those lows. Those lows bounce off VWAP, all of that. And if I had been patient and waited off that one and another strong one, I probably would have got in right away on there. So would have come down right away. Would have sweated a little, but then these, yeah, that's perfect. Very nice indeed. And so we'll do confirmation candle. Yeah. And 1 to 2 is kind of in this zone. You know, that's a likely target. You can see it stalled out there with those first wicks. I was starting to think, but she just went for it. So it's very nice. Very nice. Okay, let's take a snapshot of this, throw it in my folder. How was that? Okay. Sorry about that, folks. I'm challenging myself to go live every day this week. I missed yesterday because I didn't think of that till this morning for 1 hour from 5 to 6. So we're at 5:30, definitely on line at this point. Throw my VWAP there. Any break up in here, I'm going to avoid. Rather see that nice solid pullback with those many confirmations. You know, sometimes it will come down and snap up, break view up, and just go. Like, but not for me. That first trade is perfect. So you have confirmation of this breakdown becoming the head, this shoulder, candle. Oh. Okay, sometimes I don't know it because I'm on these back tests, but it could be news that just breaks down with 604, probably skipping ahead to the next day. Well, we'll just let it run till 7. I'm here every morning from 4 till 7, 4-ish, 4:30. 6:30. Basically, there's nothing coming now. Sometimes right at 7, you get an entry. You know, this could be a shoulder, head. We get a little pullback. Is this going to be a shoulder? Pop right up. You don't know. Nope. That kind of thing right there, that strong break, I'm tempted to play it with the stop above here, but I get enough opportunity with the long that I'm just trying to let it go. Yesterday on GU, that long I entered and then exited, I saw it. I'm like, let's go short here, but let's see how this plays out at 7, so I'm off charts. Getting ready for work. Yeah, look at that. Okay, well, breaks above. And you got shoulder, head, shoulder. This could be a setup as well, also outside my area. Let's see. Let's take... Yeah. Let's give her one more candle. Yep. Okay, well, we may have missed it in that case, but let's see what happens. You know, one more. Let's see. Little pullback. Sound like a rapper. Little pullback. Little pull. Yeah, kind of waiting for that. I don't want to jump in on those candles. Okay, so now we're looking. Okay, so that's pretty good, solid confirmation. It's a bit of a weird head and shoulders, but that bullish engulfing on the other side of VWAP. Again, I'm not going to record this trade because I'm not actually on the charts at this time. But let's see what happens. Just kind of have to pull the stop quite a ways down here. Sometimes I'll throw it, you know, in the middle because I don't want my target to have to be so far. You know, it's a reasonable target. Let's see. We probably would close it now, to be honest. That looks pretty bearish. and I have my top super tight, so it looks like I'll be down. What would that, like 2/3 of my wrist? But it's also a mistake I make often. Just so stopped out. So if I'd done that full trade and the other full trade, I'd be up 1R. So yeah, that's good. This was not a really nice one, to be honest. But all things considered, I would have been up, so that's all right. Okay, now we jump ahead. March 5th, my birthday. So I'd like to try 3:30, 5. I like they changed this. You could do it all at once. Sometimes you get a little glimpse of the chart if you do the date and then the time. Because if you do the time, it bounces back, and if you've taken a trade, it wants to delete it. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm not going to explain it. Okay, here we are, London session high. This is pre-market, so same thing. What are we going to do today, Brain? Try to take over the charts. And see what happens. Oh. Sweeping up into, it's not really New York Open. I don't get this chart indicator, to be honest. Sessions indicator by TradeZilla. I feel like it's not accurate. Okay, so we break VWAP there. I don't know about this. Just a big swing. We're on a high, still an uptrend. We'll see if we get a bullish pullback with a bullish engulfing candle above VWAP. Yeah, I mean, probably could have hit it there. Stop down here somewhere. 415. That's kind of tight. I don't know if I would be in it again, but let's say we get in here and put the stop down and it. I'm not crazy about it, to be honest. Still above VWAP here. It's not looking like such a nice trade. You could argue now this is the shoulder, some weird kind of monster head, and another shoulder above VWAP. Range and usually just runs way faster. Now we're fully glitched out. Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't take that one. It's not, that's another thing, like you convince yourself that something looks right, but you don't have that like strong bottom pattern. That's kind of weird. 540. Oh. All I gotta say is you just gotta continue the process. You just don't give up. Strategy, risk management, and dog. A dog. You need a dog in you. $605. It's probably like no trade today again. Usually one or two trades a week though with this strategy. So let's just, I mean, maybe you walked at New York. Don't think so. I'm jumping. Okay, we're going to March 6th. March 6th. 3, what are we going to be at? 3, because probably 4. Oh my god, this is so fucking bad. Okay, let's go. My computer. 6 to 7. That's gonna give me a hint. Put some tabs there. Drain your CPU. Like I use forex factory, but I used to use Investopedia. It slowed my computer down like crazy. No, 3. Come on. Well, probably end this stream in a few minutes. I might use that video of that back test that worked perfect in a actual YouTube video. How I make 10,000 a month. How I plan to make 10,000 a month using this simple VWAP strategy that anyone can do. It's going to bump me way too far. It's so easy, your grandma can do it. You want to be rich? Just do what I do. Click the link in the description for a free course. Look at that. Ding, ding, ding. This might have been a fail, but I ain't here at this time. 308. Double bottom, head and shoulders, and with the confirmation or that break first, would have failed. But oh no, we wouldn't have. Wow, depends where my stop is. My stop's usually probably would have been there, tighter. Sometimes it's there. But now we have an interesting situation here. Also, I'm not on the charts yet, but let's see what happens. We have a double bottom. So, double bottom, break of VWAP, little bull flag, confirmation there. Where do you put your stop? Let's put it here. See how she plays out. Definitely the buyers are liking the price to come right back in and above VWAP. Definitely sweating at this point. And that's a stop over. Okay, so now we have London session peak, also pre-market peak. So let's put a view up to both of them. $405. Not quite on the charts yet, but soon. Man, it is pouring rain outside. Work is going to be very interesting today. Probably getting out here around now, 420. Okay, so we didn't want to go that far, but let's we have a shoulder here, head, arguably, possibly shoulder, but in fact, we're gonna wait. And looks like we're missing it. Yeah, too bad. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty nice. Kind of a weird head and shoulders, but that confirmation candle above VWAP. This is kind of scary. It's like you got a lot of sellers that wanted that pulled the price. Buyers aren't buying, but they're coming back. This 5 a.m. Now where to put the stop? Probably right here in this zone. Again, I don't want to pull it so far then the target is hard to manage, hard to reach. So let's see what happens. 1%. And hit that buy. Okay, that I don't like. Tempted to close, but also stop that. Well, that happens. Yeah, maybe stops too tight there. Anyways, folks, we are just about at 6 a.m. I like to do a little meditations in the morning before work. No trades. Yeah, what do you call that? This account's still up 4K. This was an interesting one. Let's go back to my stats. From January, February, it was pretty much a break even. Then I modified it and just looked for the very selective inverted head and shoulders. And it started working much better, so that's cool. I don't know, this is taking too long. We're going to look at this. This is the live market. There could have been a short here at GU off VWAP. It's definitely worth testing that. And then I'm still waiting for this break. I set an alert actually. Let's see if we get a long on USD CAD. So there's a break up here above VWAP. I should probably put an alert on VWAP to do that. And notifier when touch main, email, phone alert, true, and notifier when touch main, cross or close cross main, touch bands. Let's see this. Okay. Well, looks like we've got. Okay, so this GU USD CAD in was it? Yeah, basically September of this year. Fucking just crushed it. I was hitting every break of VWAP. And then August wasn't as great. Trying it on futures, it's working. Here, the year to date, so January, February is kind of break even. But then I started pulling it up in January's break even, February. So, I mean, fucking results of backtesting have never been better. Now I just have to implement it in my live trading. One tiny step at a time, folks. One tiny step at a time. Okay, that's it for me. It's just about 6 a.m. Got to go to work start getting ready for work in an hour. And I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. 0 people watch.